In this video, I want to give you an overview of what to do and see in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Whether you're passing through for a day or staying for a week, Pittsburgh has a lot to offer. So let's jump in. If you make your way to the east side of the city to the Oakland neighborhood, you'll want to check out the Cathedral Learning on the University of Pittsburgh's campus. It's a super tall building, so you can't miss it. In fact, it's the second tallest university building in the world. As you head through the front doors, it looks like a castle.
Think you're special? That's a very cool chair, though.
If you're a student at the University of Pittsburgh, I guess you have an awesome place to study.
Sheila.
What is that?
Mom. Sheila. Sheila.
And if you head to the upper floors, you're going to find 31 nationality rooms. Each room was designed by members of ethnic communities represented in Pittsburgh. You'll find communities represented like African, Austrian, Chinese, French, German, Polish, Indian, Turkish, and Welsh. If you take the elevators up to the very top, you can get a great view of the city. While you're close to the university, be sure to stop by the original hot dog shop on your way out.
Whole thing of those.
Whole thing. An entire fryer basket.
You can order a basket of fries as big as your head.
One more fry.
Oh, that's great. It's perfect.
Daddy, guys.
He's gonna eat it. Oh.
Oh no, you have to go buy more fries because we have leftover cheese.
Be sure you get the cheese sauce. Next, you'll want to head to Phipps Conservatory. But on your way, make sure you stop by the wall of the old Forbes Field for a photo op. Phipps is a botanical garden with over 10 rooms of exotic plants, flowers, and trees. In my opinion, it's one of the best things to do on a rainy day in Pittsburgh. Be sure to give yourself a couple hours to explore all that the conservatory has to offer. If you get a nice, clear, sunny day, easily the best way to see the city is by bike. The city has bike trails all over, making it easy to get a full tour of the city.
Does this look like a familiar sight? It's because I did this like every day when I was living in Taiwan, if you go watch those videos. Today, we were in Pittsburgh, biking along the rivers, going over bridges. Whoop, bump. And it's a beautiful day for biking. It's like 70-something degrees, sun's out.
We rented bikes on the south side of downtown and made our way around the riverside trails. This is the best way to see bridges, buildings, statues, and other landmarks around Pittsburgh. Another plus, most of the trail is flat. Be sure to stop at the Point State Park, where it looks like 3 rivers are meeting together. It's actually the Monongahela and Allegheny rivers meeting to form the Ohio River. And if you look across the rivers, you can see Heinz Field and PNC Park. Once you make your way across the river, check out the Mr. Rogers statue.
It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hey, Mr. Rogers.
And after exhausting yourself on a long bike ride around the city, make sure you grab some lunch or dinner at a staple of Pittsburgh, which is Primanti Brothers.
Great, thank you.
Their famous sandwich has a spiced beef patty, fries, cheese, and coleslaw all stacked between Italian buns. Finish the evening off with catching a Steelers or a Pirates game. I will say one of the most honorable things about Pittsburgh is their love for black and gold.
Well, Pirates lost.
If you're looking for the best night view of the city, take a cable car up the Duquesne Incline. Get a view of the city as you're going up in the cable car, but also once you get to the top, there's a spectacular lookout over the city. The next morning, head over to the Strip District. It has plenty of coffee shops, art shops, old markets and churches, and best of all, Pamela's Diner. Make sure you grab breakfast at Pamela's. They have these pancake roll-ups. I guess you can kind of call them crepes. It's like a pancake with a bunch of fruit wrapped in it, and it is incredible. After stuffing your face, be sure you walk around the Strip District to see all that it has to offer. The last thing I recommend doing is just walking around downtown again. It's a great way to people watch and get a feel for the culture of Pittsburgh. You can see the old architecture up against the modern buildings and lots of beautiful churches. If you have some time remaining in Pittsburgh, here are a few more food recommendations. First, the Original Oyster House. It's apparently the oldest bar and restaurant in all of Pittsburgh. Be sure to try some of the fried oysters as well as some of the raw ones. My second recommendation is Taco or Taco. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but it's a hole-in-the-wall taco joint. It's fancy tacos, and there could be a wait if you go, but it's totally worth it. My third recommendation is a dessert place called Milkshake Factory. This is a well-earned shake after a day of walking or biking around the city. My last recommendation is Superior Motors in Braddock. Now I know that sounds like a tire place, but it's actually fine dining and it's one of the best meals I had in Pittsburgh. That was the things to do and see in Pittsburgh. If you liked it, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one.